Hello, hello, and welcome to the next part of the series. This time it's the Soulscythe, and quick reminder, this is a budget corrupted dungeon series, so I'm not going to be using like expensive, anything that brings my build over 100k, probably not going to use. Like, I could use some capes in some of these builds that are like 30, 40k, but I don't know, that kind of defeats the purpose. It's supposed to be budget, cheap, and winnable, so. Soulscythe, on the other hand, it's fun, but it doesn't have that like crazy win potential that most other weapons have, so I think it's a mid weapon. Check it out for yourselves. The first couple fights are just like test runs like usual, but you know, around the halfway it starts to get a little bit more interesting once I get a build going.
What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck was that, bro? God damn. Oh, I'm just dead because I wasted everything at the start. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so close. Just fun, huh? Okay. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Woo, damn. Oh, Jesus. How are you supposed to beat that? Nice try, buddy. What's the cooldown on this?
Yeah, and there you have it. So this weapon, I don't know, it's hard to place where this weapon should be if it's like a mid tier, low tier. I think it's pretty mid because it goes toe to toe with most budget builds and maybe even better. And I think it's the way that you play it. If you play it correctly, like you use use your E to like hit them while they're doing some kind of like channel or something, then it like completely puts their ability to cool down, and the tornado does damage and knocks them up for quite a while. So you're busy like beating their ass while they're in the air, and they can't react to it. So I mean, it's interesting for sure, but I don't know if it's gonna be like top tier because you could still get kited. Like if there was like a frost, not frost bow, but like a bow with frost shot, or like maybe a frost staff with a blink. I don't think you'd be able to actually beat them, but against people who are standing still, like I've seen like recently, I've seen a lot of bolt casters. Like it's crazy how many bolt casters there is now in Corrupted Dungeons. I mean, I can see why it's kind of broken. If you have no way to counter their like silence, or if you don't dodge the silence, you get hit by a full blast of their E, you're basically dead. So I can see why a lot of people are running it, but it's also kind of easy to counter if you know how to play against it, which I did here in this one because I'm used to fighting bolt casters at this point, so I know what I need to do, like hit them with the stun while they're doing their E. Or in one of my fights here, I was basically stunning, but switching between the stun run and the E while he's casting his little his Q ability, because the part of his Q that does the most damage is the very end of it. So you kind of want to stop them while they're channeling it, but you also want to leave something for their E, which is my I was leaving my retaliate for that specifically. So I would like, if I could, I would try to dodge the silence, and if they cast their E, just retaliate all that back in their face. But anyways, that's a little yeah, Brad. Like I could go on how to counter the bolt casters, but this is gonna be like too long in that case. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Living in a crowd.